Well, you know the work week starts out good when we get to see the northern lights. Really, this is just a beautiful start. We had nice clear skies overnight that allowed for us to see these. Dana from Montfort sent this in this morning, and I've been seeing a lot of pictures on the 27 Storm Track Weather Photo Facebook group. So if you've got time this morning, I definitely recommend scrolling through those, especially if you didn't get the chance to step outside overnight. Now, those clear skies are going to continue through our Monday morning. You can see a little bit of cloud cover has started to form, but that's off to our west, keeping southern Wisconsin nice and clear. That sunshine continues through mid-morning and into the afternoon as well. Notice that wind direction still continuing to come up from the southeast, ushering in a little bit of that warmer air and a little bit of moisture as well. As we continue through our Monday, we'll start to see some cloud cover build along the western edge of the state, but for the most part, we're going to stay nice and sunny. And of course, that's going to allow for our temperatures to climb quite a bit throughout the day, throughout this morning even, making our way through those 60s by around 9 o'clock. We're at 69 in Madison, and all that sunshine means those temperatures are only going to keep it climbing. We're through the 60s, through the 70s, and then landing with highs in the low 80s. Really a beautiful summer-like Monday, and these nicer temperatures are going to continue for the first half of the week as well. Today our high is 83. Tomorrow just 1 degree warmer at a high of 84. These 2 days kind of a copy and paste of each other, with those mostly sunny skies continuing tomorrow, as well as those nice and calm winds coming in from the southeast. Now, I mentioned a little bit of moisture moving into the southern half of the state. Luckily, it's not going to get too humid. It's not really going to reach that uncomfortable level in the dew points. By the end of today, majority of us are in the low 60s in terms of dew points. Areas along western Wisconsin just a little bit more humid, looking at dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s. As we continue overnight into Tuesday, those dew point values kind of reset, going back down to the 50s, and then they climb once again throughout tomorrow afternoon. Really similar to what we're going to see today, those dew points are going to sit in the mid 60s, possibly high 60s closer to western Wisconsin. Regardless, even if you are in those areas with the stronger dew points, it's still going to be nice and comfortable. With all that sunshine, we've also got to look at the UV index. Not going to get quite as high as maybe we would have thought with all this sunshine. We're going to be right around 6 for both today and tomorrow because we're a little bit later in the season. That sun's angle isn't quite as high in the sky, which means UV index is going to be just a little bit lower. Now, we're warm and sunny and quiet today. We're still warm and sunny and quiet through a lot of this week, but then as we get into the end of the week, start looking forward into the weekend, a cold front moves through. That's going to take those highs from the low 80s to the upper 70s and then low 70s for the weekend ahead, and it's going to generate our next chance for a little bit of some rain. As of right now, we're just looking at some showers throughout the late hours of Friday into Saturday and Sunday, but we're going to keep an eye on this as we get closer, see if there's any possibility of some storms popping up for your weekend ahead. Again, we'll continue to track that as we get closer.